Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here today because we are not doing the usual, you guys. We are not doing the usual story time. I know, but we're doing something similar, okay? We're doing a girl chat, okay? We're tapping in, okay? We're having a discussion, okay? This is the time where we really need to have a communicative discussion. We need to share information. Like, this is one of those, like, type of videos. But y'all, judging by the title, this is a friendship video. And y'all already know I have had the worst, most traumatizing experiences in the friendship department, judging by a few of my famous story times, such as the Bad Girls Club series, Bad Girl Club Aruba, which y'all love, Bad Girls Club Jamaica, which y'all really love, when that motherfucking shiesty destiny swapping ass hoe stole my stuff, wearing it, trying to still whatever, tap into that. What else? Those were two for the win. But just a lot of story times where we really tap into the friendship horror stories I've had. So during my experiences with all these fake ass friends, I've decided to create a compilation of context clues, characteristics, anything that you're going to need to help you figure out these energy vampires and block them from your life so that they don't destiny swap with you, so that they don't alter your like journey and your success. You don't need these fake badass friends around you. So we're about to tap into that. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's tap in. I am going to be discussing 5 types of friends that we should stay away from for our health, wealth, and resilience. Is that what I want to say? Health, wealth, and greatness. That's what I want to say. Okay, let's go. The first friend I'm going to discuss, we all know all too well, okay? And that is the competitive friend. The competitive friend, you guys, every one of us has had one, unfortunately. Or we've been one. And honestly, it's okay to have a little bit of competitiveness about you. Before I really dive into the cons on that characteristic, it's okay to have a little greed, a little competitiveness. That's what gives us, like, that's what helps us thrive, help us chase our goals and become greater than we were yesterday. It's okay to have a little bit of it. But when you take that competitiveness and you project it in an unhealthy way, especially onto people like your friends, that's when it becomes an issue. The competitive friend is infamous, okay? She's infamous because she is just like your enemy. She literally mirrors your enemy. Your enemy wants to take you out. Your competitive friend wants to take you out. She wants to win over you, okay? So she's literally right here with your enemy. The only thing is she's a little bit higher because she has a closer proximity to you, okay? That's the only difference between a competitive friend and an enemy. A competitive friend can easily turn a light competition into something that's a lot more toxic and detrimental to the friendship. They're literally like the Trojan horse. You know the Trojan horse back in like the 300 movie, like back in the Greek days and stuff like that? BC, before Christ, and them things. That's literally what a competitive friend is like. She literally has the inside scoop on you and your life. So she can literally spot your weaknesses, and she can use those weaknesses to compete with you and always remain one step ahead of you. But what type of friendship is that? Why would you want to be friends with someone who always wants to be one step ahead of you? That's ridiculous. If we're on the same team and we're rocking out with each other, we should both be rooting for each other to win. We should both be pouring into one another. You shouldn't be trying to outbeat me in every aspect of life. That's in relationships. You shouldn't try to have a better relationship than me, a better house than me, a better this. Everything I do, you want to do better. Everything you can do, I can do better. I can do it. That is draining as hell. I don't want anyone around me that feels that we need to go toe to toe for us to feel value for each other. Like, what's the point of us existing around each other? We're only going to exist to make each other feel weaker. I'm not competing with you. We are not equals. We are not the same. The only person I'm competing with is the person I was yesterday versus the person I'm trying to be today. I'm trying to be tomorrow. All that type of stuff. Me and you, we can't compete. We don't have the same vision, the same goals, and we are not the same person. So it does not make sense to be in a competitive state. A competitive friend could never pour into you, be proud of you, celebrate your wins, or be happy for you. They will literally always be your #1 critic, trying to keep your self-esteem down because they don't want you to believe in yourself enough to surpass them. Because in their head, that's what's going on. In their head, you're not just on your own journey and they're on theirs. In their head, they're intertwining your journeys and making it one, which is very, very diabolical, very toxic. And the fact that people do this unconsciously and consciously in their heads, it's pretty much very sick to me because I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I do try to understand it, but no, I don't get it. I don't get it. No. I don't understand it. I can't relate. To a competitive friend, your success is equivalent to their failure. It's kind of like a saying that, like, I don't know if I'm gonna get this wrong and I forgot where I heard it from, but I once read somewhere where they said that the problem with competitive friends, but not just competitive friends, the problem in life and with competition and the way people treat each other and the whole crab in a barrel and all that type of stuff is that people think that there are a fixed amount of resources. And what they meant by that, it means that someone feels like if you have $1 million, that's the only $1 million available in this world. And because you have it, they feel like they can't have it. So now they feel like they need to take that $1 million away from you in order for them to have it. Instead of logically understanding that that $1 million that was earned over here can also be earned here. There's nothing that this person has done that can stop you from earning that $1 million if you want it. And you cannot take this person $1 million and make it yours. That's not how it works. There is not a fixed amount of money in this world. I know that we're in a recession. I know that there's inflation. I know that everybody's struggling. But trust me, money is printed like this. Money can be earned like this. Honestly, we're in a world of information. So you can literally use your brain to make money. You don't even have to work hard and do labor anymore. But I just say that to say that there's not a fixed amount of resources. So there should be no reason why we should be literally taking each other down to get to something that is available for everyone. It's in everyone's reach. Literally, we have the same 24 hours. We do. The competitive friend is someone you would qualify to be something like your frenemy. Someone that has like a hate-love relationship for you. You'll find that they also display a lot of narcissistic characteristics and tendencies like gaslighting, manipulation, very sneaky and snaky behaviors. They will also always find a way to brag about themselves and overshadow any bit of success you might be experiencing. They're always going to switch the topic back to them. Anything that you say that you're trying to do or you're trying to be a part of or you're trying to accomplish, they're going to make sure that they are always one step ahead of you. They'll overwhelm you with their wins. So they'll make sure that you know that they're the greatest. Like, they're telling you all the day, like, yeah, I'm that bitch. You're not. But me, yeah, I am. Who wants to be around somebody like that? I don't want to be around somebody like that. I was just telling my friends the other day, like, I love the dynamic of Sex and the City. Love that show. Sex and the City displays a friendship where there are 4 women who all literally have different goals, different visions, different views on life, different unique personalities. And they come together as friends who support each other mentally, emotionally, and physically. And nothing that they are as an individual affects the other. They allow each other to exist as who they are. They don't intervene, and they are just there to literally support each other. And that's what friendship should be. I hated girlfriends. Girlfriends did not show a healthy friendship dynamic. There was a lot of competitiveness in that friendship, like between Tony and Joan and all them. Like, that was not healthy. And I feel like we tend to have more girlfriend type relationships in real life than we get to do Sex in the City type of relationships, where the girlfriends type of relationship, everyone is taking from each other, beating each other down, competing with each other. And in the Sex and City, they're all literally always pouring into one another through thick and thin. The competitive friend hates the fact that you're not impressionable and you have a mind of your own. So no matter how much they try to stray you to like think that they're doing the greatest things and they have the greatest ideas and you should follow them, let them lead, you're not a minion, and they hate that about you. You guys are always going to be in a very combative state. Through every little thing, you guys are going to clash. Because you don't want to follow the competitive friend, they leech onto your every move and they turn your aspirations into their aspirations and compete with you about what you're aspiring to do. Isn't that diabolical? And they will always want the things you desire. It's not going to be a one and done thing. I'm not saying that friends can't aspire, desire similar things, but to have someone continuously want the things that you want and there's no passion behind it is very weird. Why do you want to win at something that you're not passionate about? Why? Why would you want to waste your life trying to win at something that you see I'm doing that you have no passion for? That's weird. The same way when in my Bad Girls Club Jamaica story time, where I told you the girl, Big Back, that stole my shoes and then stole my custom designer clothing that I designed my swimsuits and started posting them and created a whole fashion page trying to like sell outfits and then posting on her Instagram captions like, oh, I'm gonna show you how to be a fashion designer. But it's like, since when? You never wanted to fashion design. When I met you, those were not your goals. Now you've been friends with me for a year and now all of a sudden you want to fashion design. Not saying that you can't, not saying that you're not allowed to. You can do whatever you want, baby. It's your free will and God has given you that skill and that talent, if you have it, whatever, that passion. That's not for me to tell you what you can and can't do. But I've been doing this before I met you. This is my calling. This is my life. And you see what I'm doing. You see the way it looks on me. You see the way I'm giving it up. And you want to take from me and make it yours. Why wouldn't you just go sew something? Why would you take what I made with my hands and go and sell it underneath your so-called brand? Why do you now want a brand? But that's what I'm saying, is that they want to compete with you with the things that you already have. It's so weird. Like, it's so weird. I gotta digress because it really makes my head hurt. Like, there's a nerve right here. If you find yourself in a competitive friendship, you need to run for the hills. The friendship is literally measured through rivalry. And no friendship should be measured by wins and losses. Like, who wants to be in a friendship like that? That's extremely draining. So throw that competitive friend away if you see any of those signs that I just listed and much more. Google, y'all. Like, I literally will go to Google and go to Kayor or Yahoo and see what the conversations are like and seeking out information, and they'll tell you everything about the people that you already literally are existing around. And that way you can understand. There's nothing like taking risks. You don't have to take a risk if you understand what's going on. So don't take a risk with these friends. Know who you're dealing with. Spot them head on and discard them as soon as you see these first signs of toxic energy. The second friend that I will always stay clear of, okay? We all know this friend. She exists everywhere, in the workplace, at the nail salon, the hair salon. She's the neighbor, the next door neighbor. She's the auntie. She literally can be anyone. The motherfucking gossiper, the one that chat too much, chat, 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 chat. I don't know about y'all, but I hate a talking ass hoe. I hate a bitch who talk too much. Why you talk so much? I hate it. First of all, I'm not a talker. I'm an observer. I'm a listener, okay? I want to hear and see and know everything that's going on around me. So you're not going to hear a lot of my mouth. You're going to hear a lot of my mouth here on YouTube, but you're not going to hear a lot of my mouth when I'm outside and I'm in public and when I'm amongst others. That's because I know how to keep my mouth shut. That's a very important skill to have. Very. The gossiper is the one who volunteers information that you never requested. Information you never asked. They're the ones that are literally going to come up to you and tell you about their life story, how their morning went, how their night went, what so-and-so got going on. You didn't ask a damn thing, but you done learned everything. You learned the novel in 30 minutes. They're just chatting away for no reason and with no cause. These friends are usually always involved in tons of drama. They're always in he say, she say. They're always in somebody else's mess. And they're always putting their own business out there and creating drama for themselves. Not only do these people like to gossip about their own business, they especially like to gossip about everybody else's business. One thing I'll never do is trust someone who comes to me and volunteers somebody else's dirt for me to hear. Because why are we talking about someone that's not here? Why are we talking about someone's business and it's not that person presenting that business on their own? Why are you spilling somebody else's tea? Why? All that tells me is that I should never trust you with nothing, mama. You're not getting nothing from me. Nathaniel, nada. The gossiper cannot be trusted. If you can talk about someone when they're not around, and then when you get in their presence, you smile in their face and act like nothing's happening, that's the same thing you're going to do to me. Period, point blank. Don't ever think that you're an exception. You're never the exception to the rule. Whatever they can do to them, they can also do to you, and they will. And trust me, they have. Whether you even gave them information or not. The gossiper creates fiction in their head as well. That's what gossip is. You hear a piece of information and then you sprinkle it up with sugar and spice and everything nice, and then you spread it back out. So whether they found something fake or they made an assumption about you, best believe they went and gossiped about you, because that's what they do. That's what they live to do. They get a high off of it. Okay? That shit gives them energy. I don't know what it is about it, but they get a thrill off of it. So trust and believe they are not your friend. They do not have your best interest at heart. Gossipers are usually always very nosy, very intrusive. They want to know everything. They want to see everything. They want to be a part of everything. Literally. 9 times out of 10, the gossiper's life is miserable. People who gossip a lot about everybody else usually do it to escape their own troubles. So if you find someone that gossips a lot, just know that their life is miserable at home. That's why they're doing it. And you don't want to be around misery. Misery loves company. Do not let anybody drag you down into their pot of piss. That's why they're focused on everyone else. They don't want to focus on themselves. Literally, they don't want to face their own issues. And a lot of the reason why the gossiper likes to tell you so much about themselves and other people is because they want your comfort level to drop. They want you to feel like, not your comfort level, they want your guard to drop, and they want your comfort level to rise around them. They want you to feel comfortable enough to now start sharing your business with them. So that's how they do it. Oh, let me tell you what I've been through. Let me tell you what my deep, darkest secrets. Now, go ahead, yeah, you tell me yours. I think not. You tried it though. Thank you for all the information. It went through one ear and out the other. Next, bye. That's how you have to deal with them. Literally, do not be fooled. They literally know what they're doing. If you meet someone and your interaction with them mainly and only consists of speaking about drama or other people, just understand that this person is not a good friend, and this friendship is going to be based on nothing but negative energy. Remember, you are what you choose to consume. Do not allow others to pour nonsense and bullshit into you. And don't give them any of your dirty laundry to store in their own closet and end up spreading another day. So whenever you find signs like this, just understand you're dealing with a gossiper, and you don't want no parts of that, baby. You want them far and far away from your life. Leave them to watch you on social media, block them, do whatever. keep these people far away. They are not your friend, and nothing can come good from that friendship. Y'all, the third one is this is the friend that I've encountered the most out of all friends. So I've met the gossiper, of course, a lot of times, the competitive friend, of course, but the insecure, the insecure, I hate a no personality having ass motherfucking bitch. Why I gotta curse? Let me say that again, because I had to mute that. I hate a no personality having ass female. That sounds better? I think so. I don't like that. Why don't you have a personality, and why are you trying to figure out yourself through me? The insecure friend by far is the most dangerous friend you can encounter, because usually 9 times out of 10 they come in with this very innocent pretense. They come in very shy, very delicate, very demure, very sneaky, very hidden attentions. The insecure friend is full of jealousy and envy. Listen to me, I've gone through many insecure days, and I am not going back. When you meet an insecure friend, 9 times out of 10, especially when you're someone who believes in themselves, you know yourself, and you handle your insecurities in a positive and healthy way, the insecure friend is going to project their insecurities outwardly onto you, which means that they will be easily offended and intimidated by you, whether you're consciously or unconsciously doing it. Whether you're just existing, it's going to bother them. They're going to find an issue with it. It's going to bother their spirit and their soul. This friend has low self-esteem and lacks a lot of self-confidence. They will literally trauma dump their insecurities onto you. Personally, me as a Capricorn, I don't want to hang out with anybody that lacks ambition. I really don't. Because we're not on the same playing field, which means that I'm always going to be carrying the friendship. I'm not saying that... What am I trying to say? This is what I'm trying to say, because I actually read about this the other day. We need to start holding our friends to the same criteria that we hold men in relationships. I say that to say that we kind of vet men out, and we say, oh, you know, our men has to have ambition. Our men has to have this. They have to be well this. They have to believe in themselves. They have to be sharp. They have to dress nice, this and that. But we don't do that when it comes to our female friends. We'll find any type of girl, and if she's nice, she's cool, we'll hang out with her. But we won't measure her to how much her ambition is, what she has going on, if she has motion, if she's wise, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We have to. Not saying that my friend gotta have like $17 million in the account and she better be balling, better be going to Dubai. I'm not saying that. But my friend better have a career, a goal in mind. She better be doing something. She better be about something. She better have her own motion, her own mindset, all that stuff. Because if I'm on that level and I'm hanging out with somebody who's down here, the only thing they could do is pull me down. They can't lift me up. They can only pull me down because they can't even lift themselves up. And I don't want to be around that. That will really mess up your destiny. I learned the other day about destiny swapping. And I'm not going to go deep in it. But it's basically explaining how people will literally come in. Like people, like insecure people especially. They will come in and destiny swap with you. They will see you. They will see everything that it is that you have that they desire. They will stick around you. They will leech on you like a moth to a light. And then they will literally, you'll see yourself, everything that makes you you, they'll start to mimic it. And they're draining you and they're pulling from you. They're taking from you because they don't have a self-identity. They're constantly looking for their identity in other people, and you're just their current victim at the time. I've been destiny swapped so many times. If my God wasn't as strong, if my Allah wasn't the greatest Allah in the world, if my mom didn't have protection spells on me and my grandfather, literally, I would literally not have my destiny. Like, I'm literally back on my destiny right now, but my destiny has been taken from me several times. But we're not going to get into that. We're talking about the insecure friend. And if you want a video on destiny swapping, I'll give you guys one, because I've been doing so much research about it. But the insecure friend adds absolutely no value to your life. They do not pour into you. They don't have the ability to pour into you. How can somebody support you when they can't even support themselves? How can someone pour into you when they can't even pour into themselves? Which means that the only thing they're gonna do, the only thing they're capable of doing is taking. Take. You'll find that the insecure friend is very needy. They'll always be in need of your attention, in need of your validation, your resources, your guidance, your approval, your confidence, your persona. They will literally want to live inside of your skin, because they literally believe that the only way they're going to gain what they're desiring is through you, because you have it. But what I always like to say, baby, it is not on you, it's in you. So you can steal the recipe, the sauce will never taste the same. A lot of people don't understand that. We are all unique. God has made us in our own unique everything. So for you to not find your purpose, for you not to find what works for you not to believe in yourself, is such a slap in the face to Allah, because it's like, He made you, He designed you in His vision, and He has a purpose for you, but you too busy not believing in yourself, not having faith in Him, not having faith in yourself to understand that and move forward and live a fruitful life. And then they come in and make that your problem because you're on your path and you're on your journey. No. No. The insecure friend will literally resent your success. They'll resent you for being successful. They can never really truly be happy for you. The insecure friend really has the capabilities of hurting you, draining you, even unaliving you. Everybody already know the Selena story and how that occurred. That's another example of destiny swapping and letting someone insecure into your life. Selena was a blossoming superstar, and she let this insecure woman come into her life, literally drain her, suck her money, suck the blood out of her, and then unalive her. And that's the reason why it's not healthy to operate with insecure people, because they will literally hate you for just being you, for just being on your journey. I do not want to exist around friends that I have to lead. I have no desire to have minions or sidekicks. I want you to have a mind of your own. I want you to believe in yourself. I don't want you to need me to love yourself. I want you to love you for you, because I don't have enough of that. I can love you, I can pour into you, but I still need to focus on me. And when you're an insecure friend, you literally can't find the value in yourself, so you focus on all the value you find outwards, which is not healthy. I love people who have a mind of their own. I love people who follow their own dreams. And please don't make the mistake. When you find these insecure friends, don't fuck around and start feeling sorry for them. When you feel sorry for them, it's a part of enablement. Not only are you enabling them to continue their behavior, you're literally setting yourself up for failure. They're going to continue to set these unhealthy expectations of you. They will become extremely, extremely dependent on you, and you do not want that. Not only will they try to live inside of your skin, you will literally be living your life simultaneously for you and them. Whatever you're doing for yourself, you better expect that insecure is going to want you to help them achieve that too. You're literally going to be doing double shifts for you and for them. You want to do this to your hair, you need to make sure their hair is done too. You want to wear this, you need to make sure they have an outfit. It's literally going to be mommy and baby. Your friends should not put you in a dynamic of that type of caliber. You and your friends should be here at all times on the same page. When Nicki Minaj said confidence is not contagious, she didn't say confidence but talent. But same thing, it's not contagious. You can't just catch it like a cold. You can't just stick around me as an insecure person and think that you're going to absorb everything that I'm doing and make it yours and be great at it. That's not how this works. If every time we link up, I have to be your motivational speaker, your glam squad, your leader, your decision maker, then this is not an equal friendship. You will always feel drained after every interaction with the insecure friend. You're going to constantly be pouring into them. And because they idolize you and in a sense they objectify you, they'll never be in a position to pour back into you. It will always be a one-sided situation where one person is gaining and one person is depleting. And that person that's depleting is you, mama. You, not them. They're already depleted. They're trying to fill up the air in their tire. They're sucking out the air out of your tire. Don't be fooled. You'll literally be like a bright candy store and they'll walk in and just grab things off the shelf. Whole time, this is your actual life. They are literally energy vampires. When you're not around an insecure friend, you'll find that you're relieved. Like a weight has been lifted off of your shoulders. But when they come around, you'll instantly feel anxious, overwhelmed, and frustrated. And don't be fooled by their excitement and adoration for you and their innocence. Just because someone isn't doing something maliciously and consciously doesn't mean that they're not doing something wrong. You have to remember that insecure people lack a lot of self-awareness. Duh, they don't know themselves. And don't fuck around and tell them that you need some space and you need them to back off. Well, make sure you do that. But once you do that, you better expect and know that they're going to be very defensive and butthurt about it. It wouldn't be that you're removing yourself. They'll think that you taking space or backing off from them or holding them at arm's length takes them away from everything that they were gaining from you. All the resources that you were pouring into them, now they feel like it's at a further distance from them. Their reaction may be filled with a lot of emotion, not because they're going to miss you. They're going to miss everything they've been taking from you. You'll instantly spot an insecure person because they'll latch on to you so quick. They won't even have to really know you that long or that well. As long as they see something from you that they desire, they'll literally become your best friend in their heads. You'll literally jump past everyone in their life and now you'll be their number one. So weird. In their head, you and them being so close and so connected is solely based on the value that they gain from you. In my personal experience, whenever I've been friends with someone who was insecure, I could literally see the shift. I could see who they were when I met them, the insecure person they were. Then I can see them shift into literally my clone, like a different version of me. And then when I stop talking to them, I see them shift back into the person that they were. It's always the same cycle. You guys remember the recent Ice Spice beef with Cleotrapa? And she stopped and said that she started looking at Ice Spice sense of style and she's like, oh wait, that's me. That's exactly what happens. They'll literally become you overnight and you won't even see it because you're thinking that you guys are cookie cutter friends. The whole time they're stealing all your cues. They're trying to learn you. They're literally around you, absorbing everything that's unique about you and making it their own. You'll literally start looking like Siamese twins on the low. Sidebar, I'm gonna attach a picture right here. This is me and Big Back from Bad Girls Club Jamaica, and we look like Siamese twins, right? I'm not saying that friends can't share styles or have the same interests, but you should always be you and allow me to be me. I love a lot of stuff my friends have, but for them, not for me. And even if I ever want to do or buy something similar, it's never executed the same. You still have to always put your own sense of style into everything, your own uniqueness. You'll still always see me in everything that I do, no matter if it's something similar to someone else's. And when you stop being friends with them, they're gonna have to wait until after you do it to copy, and they hate that the most. Insecure people, bottom line, are some of the worst people you could ever invite into your life. It is not your responsibility to make sure that someone feels secure about themselves. And you should also never have to dim your light to make sure that they feel comfortable. You're here to exist as you, not as anybody's keeper. If they haven't discovered themselves yet, that is very much so a personal problem. Remember, only exist in places where you and the people around you can truly exist as yourselves comfortably around each other. You guys, I thought I had 5, but I actually only have 4, and this is the last friendship that I'm gonna describe for now, because I know there's so much more that's gonna come up in the future. The energy vampire. The energy vampire is literally a characteristic that is probably in every friendship that I've already described. But there are people who literally come and literally their sole purpose is to drain your energy. That's it, that's all. These friends are extremely self-absorbed and they will leave you feeling super exhausted after every interaction and conversation with them. They are trauma dumpers and make you feel guilty about not wanting to receive it. They'll grab up all the drama in their life and force you to absorb it. In every conversation between you guys, this friend will revert every topic back to themselves so that the focus is on them again. Even your special moments, they'll find a way to make it about them. Consistently being on the receiving end of an energy vampire is not only draining, but can have destructive and negative effects on your mental health. You can't possibly handle your own life issues and someone else's simultaneously. That's insane. And any friend that puts you in a position to have to do that is not a friend. And the worst part about it is that most of the time, the issues that the energy vampires are facing in life that they're trying to put onto you are man-made. They literally put themselves into a lot of their own problems. They thrive on being the center of attention, good or bad. They love drama and will not hesitate to drag you into it. They also love to put 20 on 10. Like, they are super dramatic. Something could be so small and they'll literally do something to make it grow so big for no reason at all. They are big exaggerators. They tend to blow every little thing out of proportion and then play victim. And they love blaming everybody else for their problems, especially you. And they are big users, and if you expect them to support you in return, forget about it. Heavy on the using and heavy on the manipulating others to get their way. And they will definitely guilt trip you about it. They are legit blood suckers of vampires. Energy vampires take the opportunity to see the worst in everything. They are big pessimists. They are naturally unhappy in their own lives and will try every and anything to make you endure the same fate. They suck the life out of their own lives and then they come trying to suck the life out of yours if you allow them. Those are the 4 type of friends that I suggest you stay far, far, far away from. Find like-minded people in this world to connect with. Like a relationship, take time to vet your friendships like you'll do a man. Let people earn their spots in your lives so that they can prove themselves to you before you open the door and let them in. And you're going to be able to do this by spotting all of these red flags and most importantly, setting healthy boundaries for them and yourself. If you have any of these type of people in your current circle, I suggest you get them out of there quick, fast, and easy. And if you find that you are experiencing being one of the guilty parties of any of these characteristics, it's okay. You can't fix a problem unless you understand there's a problem. So the first thing is knowing you have an issue. Get right, believe in yourself, focus on you, love yourself, you guys. And that is my girl chat today about the type of friendships that I personally will always stay away from moving forward, and that you should too, so that you can create healthy friendships in your life moving forward. That's it for this video, you guys. If you're not going to do anything else, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not going to do anything else, comment down your horror experiences and friendships if they have ever displayed any of these characteristics. And last but not least, pour into yourself, you guys. Pour into your motherfucking self. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.